piano sound like that, to layering the piano so we can get like... Everything from this like mellotron kind of into pianos mixed with pads. To crazy synth, patches. And like a lot of times what I'll do is I will layer sounds a lot. Like, something that'll sound like one sound, like this sound. You can think, okay, it's one thing, but it's really not. If I go in and kind of solo it, the different layers, you've got this. That's one. That's two. 3. 4. Sorry. All those sounds make up this. So I'm kind of like a cook in the kitchen, if you will, when I make my sounds. A lot of the ones that I call like these proggy kind of sounds are also very much layered. Let's see if I can find. Actually, I'll get back to that, but I wanted to show you something along these lines. Oh yeah, this is a famous kind of dream theater sound. I made this sound years ago, and it kind of caught on, and it seemed to really work with the guitars a lot. We affectionately call it the pig. Yes, like it's pedal. Oh, you got the pedal. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Kind of, yeah, that works. Thank you. So, yeah, the pig. Funny in the studio sometimes. We'd be hanging out. These are in the days of Mike Portnoy, and Mike would be like, I'd be trying different sounds, and he would go, yeah, just use the pig, man. Use the pig, it always works. So the pig is definitely a sound that comes into play a lot. Sound like this, we can go in and kind of take it apart a little bit, see what it's made of. A little bit of piano is in there, and then, so I'm just soloing out the parts so we can hear how I create these crazy things. You don't hear that necessarily, but it's definitely a part of the recipe. The low register, that's part of it, right? It's soft, but it's there. That. that sound. This one is in there, and you also have you put them all together, and you get that. You guys ever hear the Rudess Morgenstein project? Does that ring a bell to anybody? One guy, this was years ago, probably before some of you were born. It was a group that I had with Rod Morgenstein, an amazing drummer, who we would play just keyboards and drums, and I would do this kind of extreme like keyboard programming because I kind of have a left hand that works, and I would use that to play the bass, and we would just do the whole thing. You can look it up, the Rudess Morgenstein project. Really a fun. It was a lot of fun music. I'm thinking about doing something like that again because it was really a cool live thing as well. All right, so let me go back into the Pale Blue Dot sounds because, yeah, so one of the things in Pale Blue Dot, it's a big, like, epic kind of song, and we need, like, this is, again, the keyboard player's ego always has to stay in the background. In this case, you know, in progressive rock, you guys know what the Taurus bass pedals are? Taurus bass pedals. So this was the thing that made the sound of like Genesis and, you know, King Crimson, and different groups would use this kind of Moog Taurus bass pedals. So generally, I'll be playing the Taurus bass pedals with my pinky. So if you hear like, and the whole room is shaking. Like maybe another good example of that. Let me move on into the next set here. A little second. It's kind of scrolling through my patches here a little bit. So Spirit Carries On. All right, so Spirit Carries On. I've got the Taurus bass pedal in my pinky, literally, my fifth finger, and then choir and piano in that hand, and big organ chords as well, so it kind of all comes together like this. The show tonight, and if you feel the ground shaking and the walls trembling, the PA is very large and very cool. When I hit this sound, you'll know it. You'll feel it. So it's one of the most fun kind of like layers that I do.